Hi guys, Mr. May here. I'm just going to rattle through this short video now. Quick guide to steps you could take towards financial freedom. Basically, what we're saying is where you're in control of your money and your money's not controlling you, and it's not costing you more through credit, paying interest, etc., than what it costs for the actual goods and services that you're buying. So, first things first. Most important, make a budget, write it down, put down your income, put down your expenditure. You need to know how you're spending your money, where your money's going. You've got to see it in black and white. You can't keep it in your head fools you. So that's important. Write it down. If you check on the description below, I've got a link to a budget planner that I've done in Excel. But even if you don't use that, just make sure you get it down on pen and paper. So, expenditure. Let's just rattle through these. Comparison websites. Although I hate comparison websites, they're a necessary evil in this day and age for things like home insurance, car insurance, travel insurance, car breakdown. You've got to go on these, put in your details, come up with the cheapest quote that suits your purposes, and if it's cheaper than what you're paying, go with it. The same for utilities, gas and electric. If you're not on a fixed rate deal, you're probably paying over the odds. You're going to be able to make savings. Again, phones, your mobile, broadband, fixed line, these are all things that are on comparison websites. Make sure you're on the best contract for you. Think about what you need, think about what you're getting, can you cut down, etc. You've got to make a judgment on this, and hopefully you'll be able to make some savings. So check out those comparison websites. Next thing is TV services. We're all used to Sky TV, but I don't know if you know, Now TV, they're run by Sky brand. Cheaper service, you don't get as much, but are you using all the channels available to you? The other things are, check out the other providers in your area, such as Virgin, TalkTalk, EE. They all do TV services now. Check them out, check how much they're for. Look at your regular subscriptions. Are you paying monthly for the gym? Are you going to the gym every month? If not, why not pack it up? You can always start again later on. Again, are you getting any magazines that you're not reading, or could you do without them? Could you look at alternative places on the internet? Again, music services, streaming music. Are you making the most use of them? If you are, fair enough. But if not, if you could do without them, save a bit of money, then why not do it? The next thing is, they always bang on about this, but it's a true story. Incidental spending. If you go and buy a coffee for £1.50 every day, that totals £390 a year. That's close to a holiday costing, say, £500. You've got 390 straight there. Do you need your £1.50 every morning? Could you not make do with one at home or one when you get to work and you're buying a jar of coffee for a couple of quid? It's going to work out a lot cheaper. Again, it's not just coffee, sandwiches, anything incidental to your everyday life. Bank accounts. Are you charged a fee? What is the fee for? Are you making use of it? Is it for insurance services that you're getting elsewhere? If so, then do you need them? You've got to think about this. You could switch bank accounts, quite a big thing at the moment. Again, look around, make sure that one that suits you. Here we go. Pay off interest on credit cards that are charging you, high rates of interest or any interest. If you're not on a special offer, if you're saving money on your incidental expenses, use it to pay off your credit card. The quicker you pay that off, the less interest that you're paying, and the better off you'll be. It's money in your pocket. Lastly on this, try and save a little for a rainy day. It's the best way. If you've got a bit of money that you can call on, again, saves you going into borrowing money at a high rate of interest. It's just, if you're borrowing at a rate of interest, it's money down the drain. Okay, we're going to move on to the income side of the equation now. I've put it up again. I'm underlining it with my mouse. Make a budget, write it down. Make sure you've got it in black and white. Also, make sure you put in what you're spending your money in. Make a note of it every day. you need to find out where your money is going. But here we're going to deal with the income. So, in addition to your normal salary, that presumably you've got a full-time job, you take a salary home, can you generate any extra income? At the moment, it seems every month eBay offer a number of free listings. Have you got any older unwanted items lying about the house? If so, you've probably got a smartphone. Use it, take some pictures of these goods, get them on eBay for free. Won't cost you anything to list, and then you'll just have to pay for the postage, the commission, but you'll have sold your goods. Hopefully you can generate some extra cash from that. The other thing is, have you got a hobby or interest that you do something where you can sell those goods or services to other people? Can you set up a regular part-time business? If so, that's a great thing. But on that, you need to look into it. Make sure you register with HMRC, the tax authorities, etc. So do a bit of research. But if you can do that, generate some extra income on a part-time basis, that's fantastic. The next thing is part-time job again, but this is more salaried. Paid employment, things like weekend bar, weekend shop work. Is it possible for you to get a bar job on a Saturday night just to generate that extra income? Again, if it goes towards your yearly holiday and it stops you putting it on the credit card and paying interest on it, all the better. This one, it's a bit dodgy. I've got various views on this. Internet surveys to generate cash and vouchers. Basically, be careful on this. Make sure that it's a company where you can basically get the money that builds up to a small minimum amount. That's, say you need to, if you're collecting points, then make sure that the points you can redeem them, say at £10, and you don't have to wait to £50. Because what tends to happen on these in my experience is that you complete a certain amount and then they kind of dry up, and if you need a high number of points to redeem, then basically the points are wasted. So look for where you can redeem the income that you generate for low minimum amounts. Again, try and save a little for a rainy day. We covered that earlier, but it's got to be worth thinking about. The other thing, if you have got a bit of spare cash, think about the tax efficient saving schemes that the government have introduced. Things like Help to Buy, if you're going to save buying a house, where the government gives you so much when you actually make the deposit on the house, or for a personal pension, the SIP system, where you can open a personal pension and every £80 you put into the SIP, the government will then put in an extra £20, making it up to 100. These are all food for thought. Apply these principles to all aspects of your money. So I've mentioned the headline obvious ones there, but think about it and apply it to all aspects of the items that you spend your money on. Finally, check out the website mrmay.co.uk. You can contact me on Twitter at mrmoanae, and the YouTube that you're watching, Mr. May. I've also got a video that explains about the budgeting spreadsheet that I've set up. You can download that from the website mrmay.co.uk. But above all, make sure you get down what you're spending, what your income is in black and white. It's only until you can do that that you can make these decisions to hopefully get control of your money, financial freedom. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Slightly longer than I hoped, but I hope you find it informative. Thanks very much. Bye.